So, hi. This video is directed to Black and Brown. And I understand that the United States of America has a history of accepting Black and Brown, or even red and yellow for that matter. And there's just this ongoing phobia concerning melanin. So, as I've been just coming into my own, and maybe over the last 10 to 15 years, digging spiritually, coming out of the carnal attitude, coming out of the materialistic, judgmental, the blame, and then you go through it and you begin to understand how life and how the universe works and how it all comes together concerning humanity and our spiritual connection, our commonality as far as growing on a more divine level, a godly level, whether that drive is for Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, all of these religions that when you search all of them, there's one goal, and that is the higher power. So when I woke up today and I see two more of my kings being just gunned down or murdered, it made me think of the whole of humanity and the energy that is being put out by our emotions and by us being angry and us being distraught and hopeless, and we're just spewing out all these things on social media, and we're all giving our opinions, and we're all talking about how we feel about it, and no one's knowing how to come together and to make everyone understand. And it's not everyone. I think it's made to look worse than it is. And no, rest in peace to my fallen brothers and my sisters as well, and the children. I just can't help but to think that it's made this way to get our emotions rallied in a certain frequency on the planet, and by us all reacting and with these negative emotions about it, it sets a stage and a precedence for an inevitable race war, holy war, more violence, more pointing fingers, more blame. The very things that when you rise above the physical plane spiritually, you don't fight battles on a physical capacity. You understand? It's very difficult to explain. If you're one of those people who have been reading and building and learning about just the oneness within us and how we're all connected and there's no separation. The illusion of us being separate. The labels that's been placed upon us that we have just we accepted it like it's a badge of honor. Like we're black and we're proud. But the word black, Negro, African American, nigga, all these labels that have been put upon us, and we're fighting for those labels. We're fighting for a right to be called black and a right to do just the basic human things that we're made to do. I don't understand what's happening, and it's not just the United States of America. I used to believe that, and I used to say, oh, I'm getting out of this country, and I understand that it's all over the planet, and it's because African people, black people, we are everywhere. There's no one place, and until Africa becomes free, the whole world is my playground, because Africa is not free. So why should I be told I can't be in a specific area of land or visit this place because of the color of my skin, or any limitations upon traveling around the world? The ignorance of some people who are just blatantly unwilling to listen, to see. Even with video evidence, I find people making excuses about what is happening to black and brown people. I definitely had to make this video. I think I'm going to be doing more because this is my first one, and I usually don't get on video. I usually, if it's video, it's about performing. It's about, my spoken word. It's nothing political. Yet I just know that our nation is starving for some leadership, some leader to come about and speak the right exact words that we need for the revolution of our people, for the, just the fight for justice and truth and equality and all those things that this great country supposedly said that it stood for. And all I know is we have so much to do as a human race, not just the black race. Yes, our black race, we need to come together economically for sure. And anyone out there that wants to build this race and to economically build us somewhere, I don't care if we invest in land somewhere, to basically start up our own businesses and try again. Any celebrities who are willing to invest in a major feat and be prepared for the backlash that will occur. I've been reading writings of the great Marcus Garvey, and I wanted to share just an insert that he wrote that it's still relevant. In 2016, it's still relevant, and it's unbelievable the way that he saw things, in the way that the government also tried to silence him and to assassinate his character and make up things to discredit him among, people that he led. And it caused so much turmoil. So a movement among our race will have to be a movement that will be prepared for anybody that's trying to infiltrate or trying to tear down anything that we have a right. We have a natural born right to ownership of land and property and real estate and business and commerce and trade. I don't understand what is our threat. We must be very powerful beings, is all I can come up with. And we're unaware of our power as a whole. So I'm going to leave you with Marcus Garvey's quote. His writings are, this is his book. You need to really read it. Get invested in your mind. Just start reading up on things that was happening before they silenced our leaders. And we need to pick back up on those. Definitely. Police in our own neighborhoods. We need strong black brothers that's not afraid to do that for our future, our children. Walk them to school every morning. Have our bus companies bus our kids. So I won't even get into that. Like I said, I'll be sharing more video. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe, hit like. I don't know where this is going to go, but I know that maybe I can be a voice, some kind of beacon for some sort of change. I live right in New York City. I don't know. I have access to different states, and I'm willing to travel for different events or for organizing for serious, people who are just tired of the senseless bloodshed of our black and brown men and women and children. So Marcus Garvey, and let me find, he says, let me find the page. He's making a plea for his case when they tried him for something, so he was acting as his own attorney. And he states, the district attorney will tell you it is Garvey, Garvey, Garvey. Garvey is the mastermind. Garvey is the genius. Garvey is but a man. Garvey is but human. But Garvey must be destroyed. But in destroying the physical in Garvey, you cannot destroy the soul. And I feel you, gentlemen, will not do anything except that which is prompted by justice, truth, and the law. As you know, the law is but an expression of truth, of justice, and of thought. The law demands truth and justice so that justice can be done. I leave myself to you. I have not denied anything that I know of and have done. And that to me speaks volumes, because it's exactly what's going on in our judicial systems. They have to destroy your voice. He was saying he's a man, he's human, he's going to disagree with the judge if it's not about truth and justice. And it's only human to disagree with injustice. There is absolutely nothing wrong with disagreeing with a law enforcement officer. Even the judge, him or herself, need to be maybe quoted a case in law, refreshed up on certain case studies and um, legal proceedings and things like that. We must know our rights. And even though we say the law was not made for us, we still have to, stress that we are civilians. We are humans. We are entitled to the same rights. Give me liberty or give me death.